cause we have been out them foreign things. Prime time, my nigga, my time. Tryna get at me, but wait, nigga, wait in line. We ain't come here for this, cause most of these bitches ain't built like this.
Good morning, guys. Oh, excuse me. So I'm actually on the way to see the property. I finally got a chance to speak with Miss Lisa. So I'm gonna meet with her at the property right now. I'm actually running really late. I was supposed to be there at 10 o'clock. It's now 9:54 and I still got like a whole 35-minute drive. So hopefully she's late too. I don't like being late or whatever. But I had a lot of things I had to do this morning. There was a lot going on, so I got behind schedule. That's one thing I definitely got to work on, because as of late it seems like I have been slacking on, you know, just being on time, and that's usually not the case with me. So but yeah, I am speeding down this highway. Well, not really speeding, but I am definitely pushing the limit, trying to get to this appointment and meet Miss Lisa and see the house. So I will update you guys when I get there. It is an older home. Like I said, this is an investment project, so it's something that is going to be fixed and flipped, which is my idea for it for right now. So there is a lot of work that I am expecting to be done. So I'm gonna be taking pictures and just kind of like analyzing all of that stuff, and that way I can get one of my contractors, because I do have a contractor here. I can get my contractor to either I can send it to the one that I have in Louisiana to do estimates on, or I can just have another contractor from here that I know to go over to the property and actually go in and see it himself. But the only thing about that is I know Miss Lisa is really busy, because she's preparing for her uncle's funeral, so she's like in charge of all the arrangements and stuff like that. So I don't want to take up too much of her time. I just kind of want to like get it done, and if I do want to get it, then I'll definitely have a decision by the end of the day, and I will be letting her know, you know, my decision and my offer. Only thing I'm a little concerned about is she is asking for a bit much, as far as like, you know, she wants to get rid of the property, but she's asking for a bit much as far as like just what she's asking for, you know, because in order for me to really make a profit off of this, it has to make sense numbers wise. So I don't know, I would have to see if I can really talk her down. So far it seems like she's a really nice lady. Me and her have built kind of like a, you know, a cool relationship. She's from Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana, so already we kind of like, you know, we kicked it off, you know, pretty cool. So I don't know, I'm gonna really have to, you know, I don't know. I don't really like to like negotiate. I'm not really one of the negotiation type of people, but whenever I want something, I want it, and if I want it, I'm gonna get it. So if that takes me talking her down on the price or whatever, and it's not that I'm being cheap or whatever, it's just that in this market, in order for you to make profits, all the numbers have to make sense to the exact like T. Like everything has to make sense. So there's a certain profit margin that I want to stay in, usually between like 30 and 40% or whatever. And so if I can't get that much out of the property, knowing that I have to put all these repairs in there, and after the repairs, you know, it's only this value, so it's like I'm really not making any money on the property. That's the whole goal. So if it don't make sense for me, you know, I definitely wanted to make sense for her, but if it don't make sense for me as an investor, I just don't. I'd rather just move on to the next property and just see what, you know, see what else is out there, because Houston is so big. I'm still trying to learn Houston. I'm still in the process of learning Houston. It's just this particular area, it's up and coming, so you always want to kind of like stay in those areas, because the property of the value of the property is going to always go up. So let me see what this is saying. All right, so I have 30 minutes and it's 9:58. All right, y'all, so I'll be seeing y'all soon. All right, you guys, so I just left the property. This is it right here. I just talked with Miss Lisa. She's back over there. So all right, I'm gonna tell y'all all the tea real quick. First I gotta see what this address is where I'm going real quick. I'm actually about to go get some food. So Miss Lisa seems really nice. You know, a lot of times people, they want to give to their own, because you know this is like a gentrified area, so it's a lot of people that's moving in, but a lot of people don't like to see their property go away to just anybody. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, a lot of people don't like to see their property just go away to anybody, especially when it's been so much being into it, as far as like, because they said that this has been in the family for years, and you know, it's like a generational type of thing, so they don't want it to just go to just know anybody type of person. So there's probably a lot of investors. She has a lot of appointments today, and you know, I can tell she's very adamant and motivated to sell the property. You know, she's concerned more so about, you know, how much she's gonna get or how much she can get for the property. But then again, she's more so, I can tell she's like, you know, I'd rather give it to somebody that, so it can kind of more so like stay in the family, if you know what I mean. Because that's how it was with my property. Like my grandmother property that I have in New Orleans, it was family owned for years, since before I was born. And so my grandmother, she, of course, she couldn't keep up with the property no more, so she didn't just give it to me. Of course, I had to like pay for it or whatever. I did pay for the property, and I worked hard to get that property. It took me a few years to come up with, you know, the money and the finances to actually get that property or whatever. But you know, and you know, she made me work for it. It's nothing in life is free. Nothing in life is, you know, you can't really just get anything just because you family or whatever. It just don't work like that all the time. And my family, they was always about, is this blurry? My family, they was always about working hard and, you know, just being business minded and stuff like that. So I just know, like, when it comes to just passing on your properties to somebody, you want to make sure it's in good hands. And a lot of these neighborhoods out here, especially in Houston, places like Houston and Atlanta, like the urban communities, they don't support the gentrification. They don't want it at all. Like, they don't, you know. So somebody like me coming in to buy the property, it's like they would more so it be me versus, you know, someone of you know, Caucasian or, you know, different nationality. They kind of like, ooh, I don't know, like, because you know, the neighbors out there watching. I just talked to the neighbor. He came outside, he was talking to me about the trash because he thought that Miss Elisa was my mom. And I was telling him like, no, you know, I'm just, you know, looking at the property. But he was telling us about the trash and, you know, already just being, you know, friendly and stuff like that. So imagine if that was somebody else that wasn't of color. It's just, you know, and it's not to speak on racism or nothing like that. It's just, you know, these are older generations that we're talking about. So they rather have their own people take on the asset. I'm nervous because the only thing is, like, I don't know if my number, she's gonna be comfortable with my number. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? I know what she's asking for, but looking at that property, I just don't know. That property needs a lot of work. So that's just what it is. It's probably gonna take probably like maybe 40 to 50K to get it up, to get that up. Maybe more, who knows? But I don't know, but we'll see. So I'll keep y'all updated. I'm about to actually go to this place that I found and get some soul food, because I've been dying for soul food since I've been in Houston. So we about to see what it's hitting on. Why does camera look so blurry? I don't like that. Or is it just my glasses? It's probably just my glasses. Yeah, my glasses are super duper dirty. I need to clean them. So yeah, so basically the property, it needs a lot of work for the price that she's asking. She's asking between, I thought she said between 75 and 85K, but she's definitely not gonna get that. I mean, she has a lot of investors that's looking at it. She had like another appointment right after me, and she's like, she's leaving Sunday, so she want to try to get at least something, an offer before she leaves, so she can have everything taken care of. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it definitely has a good foundation and all that, but for what she's asking for, it's just not a deal. It's just not gonna work. Hello?
So dang, so what you think? You think we should just let it go? Or
I mean, I'm gonna make an offer on it. I mean, she seemed as if she, you know, I was very, you know, professional, and also like more so like kind of treating them like they were family, you know, like kind of building a relationship, building a rapport with them, just so that, you know, they more so like me versus, you know, my money. Because sometimes it ain't even about like, oh, the money. They don't really care about that. They really care about giving it to somebody who they know that's gonna take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with being somebody of color in a gentrified area, they would rather give it to somebody like me versus, you know, all these other investors. So
and that's the reason why you go. That's the reason why I didn't go.
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, just in case, you know, it helped. You know, but you know, the thing is like, you know, just about the profit margin. It's gotta make sense.
Right. Exactly.
It's gotta make sense. Do you feel like she'd be willing to negotiate or not?
Well, she said that somebody offered her $65K. Well, she said that was a lowball offer. But I mean, that's probably what most of these investors are going to be offering her. Somebody, I mean, they might go as low as $50K on that property, just because it's so much work that needs to go into it.
Like, what needs work? Like, give me
everything. I can show you the pictures. Like, I'm finna send them to you. Everything needs work. I mean, it does have a good foundation, but everything needs to just be. It's a complete remodel. Like it. I mean, it has original wooden floors and stuff like that, which is good. But man,
are they how much more would have to be redone?
Nah, the floors can be good. The floors can be redone for sure. But
resurfaced or like completely redone?
They could be resurfaced.
Okay.
And then some of the rooms have carpet, so those rooms, they're gonna just need new carpet. And it's, you know, those are just the basics. New carpet, new paint, you know, those are just the basics. But everything needs to just, it needs, trash needs to be hauled away. The kitchen needs to be completely remodeled. The bathroom, which she did say that that's what it needed. So the kitchen, the bathroom, there's a garage that everything in the garage needs a full remodel. She said that her uncle lived, the property's been in the family for years. First it was her grandmother's, then her uncle moved in there, and then, you know, he lived there, you know, for all these years. And
she said there was a new roof recently?
Yeah.
3 years ago?
Yeah, that's what she said.
So, I'm trying to think what makes her want to sell so high. She's just trying to get that money, huh?
Right, and she's not gonna get that much. And I'm gonna just tell her, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, just because, you know, I'm looking out for you, even though you know, I might not be buying your property, I'm just letting you know, just to be honest with you, like, no investor's gonna buy it at the price that you're asking for. That's just what it is. Like, it don't make sense for nobody numbers wise. So if you, I mean, maybe you should just, I'm gonna be like, maybe you should just take it and remodel it and sell it yourself. Honestly, if you're looking for big profits, I would suggest that you go that route, because no investor's gonna, it's just numbers wise, it just don't make sense. I mean, I would love to give you, you know, 75, 85K, but it's just, for me as an investor, it just doesn't make sense
at all.
So I would love to give her that much, you know, but it's just not what it's giving. But anyways, I'm about to go into this place. Look like people already walking.
What their food is?
I'm about to go in here and tell you now. Hold on. Alright guys, so I just picked up lunch for me and Flo from this place called Esther's Cajun Cafe, and I actually been hearing a lot about this place. One of our friends actually told us about this, and I actually saw it too on Allie's story, so I decided to come and check it out. But I had been told about this place since I moved to Houston, so never got a chance to check it out because everything around here is like super far from my house. But I just realized that honestly, if you want good food, you gotta come to the city. Like, there's no, like, that's just what it is. All right, y'all, so this is my food. I got baked chicken, macaroni and cheese, and ouch, why did you do that? That's not funny. That hurts. That hurt? Yes, my butt is sore. I'm just, it's like you don't understand. How, yeah, treat you like a little kid, because I keep got to tell you the same thing over and over. All right, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, baked chicken, rice, and I got an extra side of corn. I got some cornbread, y'all. Ooh, let me get my drink.
Pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you are not bad and don't get it back, then you cannot sit with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you don't spend cash, then don't grab a glass, but you cannot sip with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. most of these girls is average, and me and my girls, we the baddest. Pretty girl gang, 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 gang. All of my girls, they pretty. Got a couple of them.